as the northern hemisphere enters June. Thunderstorms increase, signaling the end of spring and the beginning of the hot summer. Today, I will share 5 key points to pay attention to when keeping goldfish in summer. These tips will not only ensure the health of your goldfish, but also help them grow bigger. I will regularly update care tips on feeding goldfish. If you are interested, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. 1. Prevent sun exposure and provide shade. If your fish tank is outdoors or in a place that gets direct sunlight, strong sunlight can quickly reach the water temperature, posing a fatal threat to goldfish. Especially for round fish tanks, the combination of their glass structure and direct sunlight can even cause explosion. Please pay special attention. When the water temperature exceeds 30 degrees Celsius, the function of goldfish starts to decline. Although some goldfish can endure temperatures above 35 degrees Celsius, it's already very dangerous for them. Avoid exposing glass fish tanks to direct sunlight and protect the fish by taking appropriate shading measures. The most suitable temperature for goldfish is between 20 and 28 degrees Celsius. You can achieve this by shading the tank, moving it to a ventilated and shady place, or bring it indoors. 2. Prevent oxygen depletion and pay attention to rainwater. In the hot and raining summer weather, high water temperature and low air pressure can easily lead to water quality deterioration, causing goldfish to suffer from oxygen depletion and gasping for air. Therefore, in the summer, you should add aeration devices to the fish tank and increase the frequency of water changes and bottom waste removal. If the fish tank or pond is exposed to the open air, it's best to provide a cover during rainy days. Since rain is acidic, the water quality can change abruptly. After the rain, you should promptly carry out water changes. 3. Cooling measures. To ensure that goldfish can safely survive the summer, we need to take a series of measures to lower the water temperature and keep the fish comfortable. First, reduce the heat source around the fish tank, such as reducing the intensity of the lights and removing electric appliances that generate heat but are not related to the fish tank. Regular water changes are also essential. Fresh water can bring a cool temperature and dilute harmful substances in the tank. On particularly hot days, you can use cooling fans, ice packs, or ice bottles for physical cooling. Of course, if conditions permit, placing the fish tank in an air-conditioned room is a good option. Finally, maintain good air circulation around the fish tank. Number 4. Frequent water changes and pay attention to temperature differences. In summer, the water temperature is high, and the goldfish have a strong appetite, usually eating a lot. This is also why summer is a season when goldfish can grow faster. To maintain stable water quality and the health of goldfish, it is recommended to change the water frequently. You can change 15% to 20% of the water every day. However, when changing the water, be sure to pay attention to the water temperature. The temperature difference for water changes should be controlled within 2 degrees Celsius to avoid unnecessary stress on the goldfish, which can cause problems like bottom sitting or white spot disease. Number 5. frequent observation and reasonable feeding. In the hot summer, high temperatures not only make the water quality prone to deterioration, but also fish's food can easily spoil if not stored properly. Please store the food in a cool and dry place. Using spoiled food can pose a threat to the health of goldfish. We need to observe the feeding situation of the goldfish every day. Overfeeding can lead to the accumulation of leftover food, which in turn affects the water quality of the fish tank. In summer, we need to appropriately control the feeding time and the quantity and adopt a less but more often feeding strategy. You can feed more in the earlier morning and evening because the water temperature is relatively cool and comfortable at these times. Each feeding should ensure that the fish can finish eating within 3 to 5 minutes. This can avoid leftover food and keep the water quality clean. Alright, the primary task in summer is to pay attention to the water temperature and avoid high water temperatures that can lead to the death of goldfish. Secondly, since goldfish have a strong appetite in summer, you can increase the feeding frequency to accelerate their growth rate and harvest chubby goldfish in the fall. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. See you next time.